Hello my people, how are you doing? I hope you are doing fine. I'm also doing fine. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Kindly subscribe. We are on a road to 200 subscribers, guys, by the end of this week. Yeah, and we're gonna achieve it. So guys, today I just wanted us to talk. To talk about life generally. I don't know, basically dating life. What has been the worst moment of my dating life? I think everybody has a bad story on his or her dating life. I'm a person who likes to be committed to something. When I put my mind, my heart, and my soul to something, I commit 100%, and that's who I am when it comes to dating life. When I'm dating you, I'm going to give you my 100% attention. I'm going to be committed to you. I'm a keeper. I don't like those things like I don't know, they are called what? It's not serious, you're just having fun. No, I like being committed. Yeah, and so there's this time, my worst moment in dating life, and I think that time, I think it's the one thing that's made me lose hope in love. Yeah, it happened last year, probably last 2020. Yeah, it's last year, had it last year. So I finished my campus 2019. I graduated 2019 December. So my dream was to get married after graduation. That is what, like, I end a timeline of my life, how I want my life to be after graduation. I get married, a wedding or a rusho, then I get children's together with the job, right? That was my plan. So I graduated 2019 December. That is when I graduated. When I was graduating, I had a boyfriend, and he was a potential, according to me, to the picture he created in front of me. He was really a potential husband, and we used to talk about marriage, our children, our wedding. We used to plan a lot of things. So I was sure this guy, after graduation in 2020, we are going to plan for a wedding. So our relationship was perfect. The real definition of perfect, if you know, you know. He used to buy me cake, flowers, all those things. Like, I was so happy. I could not even suspect this guy, you guys. And he was a chat guy. Those people who, I don't know whether you understand me when I say chat guys. He was a very committed person when it comes to God's work. In church, he had many responsibility in church, like he was a leader of maybe prayer group, he was a leader of many ministries in church. So yeah, you can say he was somebody who was a church guy, and very committed in church. So I could say, finally, God, you have answered my question. So today, I'll get married to a God-fearing person, because that was always my prayer since I was a little girl. I wanted a husband who will be a God-fearing person. So I just knew God answered my prayer. I'm dating a very humble guy who is a God-fearing guy. So I'm all sorted. So I graduated on 2019, right? Yeah, so I used to visit. The problem is, we started dating when we were in the same place. I was studying in Chuka University. So later on, he moved to Nairobi, so there was that distance. So he used to come to visit me in Chuka, and I used to go to visit on weekend to visit him in Nairobi. So So I used to go mostly on a weekend, on Friday, then I come back on Sunday because of the classes. And I never suspected anything because, like, I used to go even leave my clothes there. So I, you know, that feeling, hey, I felt, hey, I'm the first ready. Because now he used to invite me, I go, we stay for a weekend and I come back. He used to come. Like, I never suspected this guy. Do you know what? You have no idea what happened, guys. You have no idea. This guy was so perfect, so perfect. I could never even suspect anything literally, because it was like a God sent from heaven. If it's calling you, he will call you morning, in the evening, before you sleep. Hi babe, how are you? Are you well? Have you eaten? Like those romantic guys. I want you to guess the tribe of this guy. Those guys, you know, the most romantic guys in Kenya. A book comment down below and guess the tribe of this guy. When it's Valentine, I get flowers. He used to show me a lot of love, guys. I could not suspect anything. But the mistake I did, guys, it's not to look to her phone, to his phone, sorry. Let me tell you, no matter how comfortable you are in a relationship, no matter how comfortable you are, check your partner's phone. Don't like literally be addicted on checking. Once in a while, sneak in and check what is going on. Let me tell you, somebody is going to get married, have another family, where you are just there as a girlfriend, and you have no idea what is going on. Kindly, even though you are discomfortable and you feel you are queen, kindly once in a while check your partner's phone. So me, I was comfortable 100. I was so comfortable 100%. I could never suspect this guy. So I had never like touched his phone like this, or I have never like tried to take his phone and try to check, because I trusted him. Yeah, I think I'm that person who trusts people blindly, but since that time, of course, I have learned my lesson. I know now what to do and what not to do. Yeah, so I trusted him 100%. So what happened now? I've told you I'm graduating 2019. So we were to go home. He was to take me home on 2020, now after graduation, right? I graduated 2019 October. That is when I graduated. So 2020, I was to go home to his place. He was now to go to introduce me to his family, so that now I can start marriage things. So this 2019 deck, I suspected something was off. When we are not together now, he's in Nairobi, I'm back in Chuka. When I try to call him, sometimes he doesn't speak, and it's in the evening. Most of the time he doesn't speak, and he is a kind of person I'm sure 100% that his phone is always in his hand. You know those people who cannot leave their phones? So when they don't pick your call, you know definitely they have not picked like intentionally, because they have their phone in their hands like 24/7. You are that person who cannot keep the phone down. So when he failed to pick my call that one time and another time, so I started asking myself, what is happening? So I suspected that was 2019 December. So I was suspicious, but I didn't have any evidence. And when he calls me back, he would just give me some excuse, and then but it was so romantic. So he would just sweet talk you, and you just forget everything. So I remember he even came. We celebrated the Christmas together. Then January came. When January came is when now he visited me, and we stayed like for a longer period of time. That's when I suspected he was acting weird when some persons call him. He was even avoiding calls. So I know perfectly well that there's something going on, right? So he went to shower, then I took his phone, then I realized it had a password. I didn't know the password. I didn't bother to ask, but now somebody called when I was with his phone. There's this a certain lady who called, and I saw the name. When the name came up, I shouted at him and told him he was showering. Somebody's calling you. And then he told me I'll call her back when I get out of the shower. So when he came, I reminded him to call the lady. Let's give the lady a name. This is not a real name, a fake name. Let's call the lady Mary. That is just a fake name. I don't want to say her real name. So we call her Mary, right? So I reminded him, Mary was calling you. You should call her back. Maybe it's an emergency. So the guy dodged my request for him to call back the lady. I never bothered to ask him again to call the lady. If he doesn't want to call, it's okay. Now the lady called again when we were together, and I specifically saw Mary calling. We were together, we were just sitting there, we were watching a movie. I told him, why are you not picking the call again? No, this lady is just disturbing me. Then that's where I knew something now is wrong. I was 100% sure something is wrong. What do I do now? If you ask him, he's denying. Why are you not? He just have excuses, sweet ones. Yeah, he just stalks you. So the story ended, and after that, we later, the visit ended, and he went back to Nairobi, and we continued with our lifestyle just as normal, perfectly. He used to call me, blah blah blah, texting. It's not that guy who you would suspect something is going on because he's snobbing you, or because you are texting him, he's not replying, or he's replying while bored. No, he was a very jovial person. You text him, he replied very excited and all happy. Then you don't even suspect anything. So after 1 month, he came to my place, and I think I visited him. And he took me for lunch in Nairobi. We are in Nairobi now. He took me for a lunch date. So when we were for a lunch date, now it's almost February. Yeah, it's Feb. In lunch date. Actually, it was on date 14 February 2020 now. On Valentine's Day. So he took me for a lunch date to celebrate Valentine's Day. So when we were just sitting there, so he felt an urge to go to washroom, and then he left his phone on the table. Remember, I don't know the password. So when he left on the phone on the table, there's a way when something pops on the screen, the phone writes, the phone writes comes on. So when his phone, there was a notification in his phone, and I just got eager to just take the phone and see what is happening. So I took the phone and I checked like this. When I checked the phone, there was a notification, a WhatsApp notification, group WhatsApp notification. So this group, you have no idea, guys. This group, the name of this group, it's Mary. Mary, you remember, is the name we gave to the girl, right? The one that was calling him, and he was not picking. It's Mary and him, his name. Maybe let's name him John. That is a fake name. He was not called John. Let's give him John. So this notification WhatsApp group, it was Mary went John. You know this wedding WhatsApp group, those people create when they want to be supported to their wedding. So I was like, okay, if it's not you, if it's another John with his Mary and they are getting married and they have a WhatsApp group and you are handed by your cousin, open your phone let me see the WhatsApp group icon, because the WhatsApp group icon, they mostly put the couple's picture, or maybe a picture of they'll put something written to the couple, right? So I told him, okay, you have nothing to hide. This is the first time I'm asking you to open your phone for me. I'll never ask again. Kindly let me see what is in your phone, what is in that WhatsApp group. Then he insisted, of course, definitely, but I insisted. I was very serious on this because I started to see some red flags. I was very serious. This is now, remember, we are in public. We are in public. We were having lunch. We are in a very public place. Then then he refused completely. He refused to open the phone. Then I told him, if he has refused to open the phone, I think we are done. Then he came into his niece. He never opened the phone or showed me who is John and who the group belongs to. He just knelt down and accepted and told me, Sarah, I'm so sorry. That group belongs to me. That's John is me, and the Millie is me. We are getting married this April. I'm so sorry. I was attracted to you both. I was unable to approach you and tell you, but my parents pushed me to do a wedding with that girl, because she's my parents and my pastors, my church leaders, because the girl is from our church. I told you the guy is a church guy, right? So they have been pushing me. So I was in a dilemma place. So I didn't want to heartbreak you. I didn't want to tell you. I was unable to approach you. Blah 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 blah. So many things. And he started crying. He created drama. Now I was like, what? I wanted to even slap him, but I was like, literally, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say, honestly. So he has accepted. So this is almost the time there was lockdown. So I was so heartbroken. I just asked him, why did you do that to me? Then his excuse is that he was so attracted to me, he felt love to me, was unable to approach me and tell me. He gave just very lean excuses, and yeah, that is, guys. So I just woke up and walked. Of course, I was so heartbroken, and went home. I think from that time, me trusting a guy, it's so hard. I was a person who used to give my all, but for now I don't think I'll be able to do that. For me to do that, I think you have to prove yourself so much. Yeah, that is my worst dating experience, guys. I don't know. Okay, you guys, men, comment down below, guys. Tell me, what is your worst dating experience? So just like that, we broke. I just left him automatically. I don't know what you would have done. I just went. I cried. Let alone when I got home, I cried. I talked to my friends. They comforted me. Yeah, and life moved on. And this guy trying to come back to me again, saying sorry. Imagine saying sorry, I'm the one he has, blah 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 blah. Imagine, guys, these people. I just told him to concentrate on, and this guy is a born again. You cannot even imagine he can do such a thing. A very respected person in a church, in a very big church. I don't want to name the church here. A very big church. So yeah, within 1 month I was, as least God helped me to heal. Yeah, and that's how I learned never to trust somebody so badly, or a guy. Always safeguard your heart before trusting somebody. So I think that was my breaking point. As per now, I cannot say I'm the same girl who I was 2018 or 2017, because now getting into a relationship and trusting you 100%, it's hard. You have to work literally hard for you to have my trust, because really I really trusted that guy. I could never even suspect anything. So I don't know what was his plan. I think he had planned to get married, then we continue with our relationship as normal. Maybe you could have been visiting. So guys, that is my worst experience on dating life. So comment down below and tell me yours. Yeah. But in life too, what do we say? It's life. We keep going no matter what. Okay guys, so I think this is the end. Kindly don't forget to subscribe, share and comment guys. Let's get to 200. Share my YouTube channel guys, share my link. Let's get to 200 before the end of this week guys. Yeah, and I really appreciate for your support. May God bless you so much.